Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Evans, the Domestic Trades Manager at Conner Prairie. Even though we're closed right now, we're still getting things ready for when we open. I've been checking the gardens today, and I know that with the warm weather, sometimes people are itching to get things planted. It's a little early to plant in the gardens yet, but let's start some seeds that we can get started now. Now I've got some cotton seed. That's one that takes a really long time, so it's one that we usually try to start early. Cotton seeds are pretty big, and one of the rules of thumb with seeds is that you plant the seed the depth of the seed itself. So a cotton seed, I might go ahead and put my finger in, stick that seed on down there, plant the whole thing, and then we're going to water it lightly and keep it in a warm place. Now it's going to get cold for a few more days yet at night, so we want to have those seeds protected until they germinate well. Now if we're planting something like tobacco, this is our Lenape tobacco that we save seed from. See if I can get the thing open. From our gardens. We save this every year because it's one of the seeds that's hard to come by. Now you can see tobacco seed is really fine. So rather than poking it down into the soil, all we do is scatter it on top, and then I'll put some more soil on top of that. Just a light coating, and we'll mist it. We don't want to water it heavily because we don't want to drive those seeds down into the soil. This really needs a warm place, so what I'll do is actually take it home and put it on top of the refrigerator, covered with some plastic that'll act like a little greenhouse, and that'll get our tobacco seeds started that you'll later see out in our Lenape area. Something like our marigolds, it's got kind of a medium-sized seed. And so we're going to stick it down in those pots, but not very deep. It's got a good sized seed, and this is one that's really easy to save. If you've got marigolds that you love in your garden, try saving the seeds next year. Wait till the stems on the flowers turn brown, and when the seed looks like this, it's ready to dry and save for the next year. And then you can continue keeping those seeds as long as you want. So we'll get those planted, take care of them until it's ready to put them in the soil, and we're looking forward to lovely gardens at Conner Prairie this year. So we're out in the garden right now checking to see if it's too wet to till. We've had a lot of rain lately, and it's not been super warm, so it may still be too wet, but I'm out here checking today. I've dug into the soil, and one way to tell is to take some soil and squeeze it up into a ball. Now if you can take that ball then and break it up, your soil is all right to till. Or work by hand if you're just using shovels and things to work up a garden. I think this year may be a year that a lot of people are ready to garden that may not have tried it before. So even if you don't have a tiller, even if you're planting in pots, that's a way to tell whether your soil's dry enough to work up. One of the traditional ways of knowing when it's time to plant your garden is wait until Mother's Day. But as the climate has changed in the past few years, it's gotten warm earlier, and we're actually able to plant probably by the middle of April. But some things we can plant even sooner. Potatoes we can plant sooner. Beets and carrots and lettuce and spinach are all things that don't mind the cooler weather. So we can go ahead and plant those now. Now, what do you do to plant this thing? Now, you could put the whole potato in the ground, but that's kind of a waste of all these potential plants. So we're going to cut it up. I usually look for 2 eyes. If anybody's ever bought potatoes from the grocery store and let them set for a while, you've probably seen your potatoes sprout like this. This is a seed potato that I bought at the farm store, but actually a lot of potatoes in the grocery store have got seed inhibitor or growth inhibitor, but they still will grow. Now I've got 2 good eyes on there. Now if my garden was already tilled up, I could go ahead and plant this, but a lot of times we'll let it do what we call harden. We'll leave it somewhere and let this cut side dry, and that makes it a little less susceptible to diseases, especially in this cold, wet soil. So we'll continue to cut all these potatoes up. Some may be little pieces like this, some may be bigger, but they'll all grow into potato plants that will give us potatoes next summer. So I hope you'll go ahead and get your hands dirty in the garden. whether it's here at Conner Prairie when you come help us or whether it's at home. It's a great way to learn about where your food comes from. You may not know that we've got 7 different gardens at Conner Prairie. Right now I'm in the Golden Eagle Garden, but we've also got a garden near the Gregory House, one at the Campbells, one at the Curtis House. We've got flowers and berry plants and asparagus out at Civil War Journey. There's a garden by the Conner House that has plants for the loom house and household herbs in it. And then we've got our Lenape garden that has plants, some of them that we have to save the seed ourselves because they're so rare, that come directly from the Lenape. So I hope you'll come and enjoy those gardens when we're back open again. Start your own plants. It's not hard to do, but I'll tell you that we're going to have tomatoes and peppers at our plant sale. That's the middle of May and Mother's Day weekend. If this thing continues, we'll still figure out a way to share those plants with you, whether it's curbside pickup or some other way to help pass those plants out and get them out to the community. So until then, enjoy the garden and the beautiful weather. Thanks.